2006, and it was really established as a way to identify potential participants for clinical trials based on specific manifestations that they may have or medications that they have or have not been on. But it's really evolved over the years to be a source of research-rich data. So we offer this data and now connected biosamples, so they share a de-identified ID number so that we can share them out to researchers free of charge. It's a very quick request. We do have a steering committee that has clinicians, researchers, and TSC community members on there that reviews any requests, just to make sure the science is sound and that we know the person and they have regulatory approval at their institutions. But it really drives research by providing a centralized source of clinical data, along with not only the biosamples like I mentioned, but now we're going to have very extensive genomic data with this whole genome sequencing project that people then could request to analyze. And so this will be important as we grow the initiative to potentially identify any genotype to phenotype correlations in the future. And what's come about from the Natural History Database to date is we have upwards, I think, as of last week, 16 publications so far from the database, and a couple more coming out from use of our biosamples. So definitely spearheading TSC research and getting more people interested in the research. And I expect that by connecting this whole genome sequencing data, we might be able to dive a little bit deeper to find out, what's in the DNA that could predict which TSC manifestations people might get. Are there other modifier genes that contribute to the severity of symptoms? Or if we consider pharmacogenomics, which is definitely a growing field, what aspects of your DNA predict how you're going to respond to different drugs? That's a big thing in the neurology space, since a lot of anti-epileptic drugs are not effective for our community and they end up trying multiple rounds over time. So those are some of the things I think will be really helpful as we keep this initiative moving.